Break it down, everybody. Break it down. Let it rip, Scott. Raven on three. 1, 2, 3, Raven.
Mentally, we really prepare for games. Like, we really have to get into it.
It's all about the mindset. You have to get into the mindset that it's time to do business.
It's pretty fun. I mean, just gotta stay focused. You just gotta come out there and you just gotta know you're gonna beat your opponent and take it from there. Every game's a big game.
Hey, Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Our journey through JV Nation starts at home against Hamilton West. Anthony Ziliani taps it to short. RBI that scores Connor Stahowski. Kyle Madera swings, and it finds the opening and right as Anthony Yanusil trots on in from third. Some masterful defensive plays in this game. This is lifted to shallow left. Stacks! Arm outstretched. The catch, the highlight, and the second take. Stacks getting it done in the clutch time and again, taking away a base hit and upping team momentum in the process. Pitcher Jack Bennett, who also saw some varsity time this year, shut the Hornets down from the mound. Madera up again, this time finds the outfield for a big base hit, which came moments ahead of Bennett stealing an opportunity to cash in, which he does. Christian Ailey with runners on hits to a popular place on this balmy afternoon. That was Madera's ticket home. Ravens would jump out to an 8-0 lead thanks in large part to Andrew Mara's fair ball down the left field line. Ziliani and Madera both score steps apart from each other. Couple of nifty double plays in this one. This slow number goes Ailey to Stacks to Ziliani. Longtime teammates getting it done. Catcher Aiden Beischamp's alert pair of eyes. Stacks, same thing. He sends it back, and they get him at the plate. Birds big over the Bees. Down in Burlington Township, what would a regular season finale be without some drama? Christian Martini making it look interesting. Something else that's interesting, rundowns. Zill with the put out here. This game would remain a scoreless tie for a while, yet as they say, defense is not boring, especially when you underhand it to get the force. Hey, an out is an out. Fifth inning, still no score. Champs up with men on. Line drive to left field. Matt Vingara from third will tack on the first run of the day. Stacks pop fly to left. Runners ready to tag. Ailey at third waits for the catch. He hustles home, sets up a play at the plate, and Ailey is in there. 2-0 Ville. Part of keeping the Falcons off the board meant nailing their lead runners. Stacks to Ryan Smith. The tag, the out, all good. Our can't-miss defensive play in this one came courtesy of Andrew Mara. 1, 2, that's a 5-3 double play, and it's worth another look. Mara eliminating the gap out there in right place, right time. JV boys really on their A game in this one. We move to the bottom of the seventh. Falcons load the bases, only one down. Beischamp's now on pitching. Smart move by him here. He guns it home and successfully. Still anyone's game, though. Extra base hit could win it for the Falcons, but the Ravens would take it. That locked in a winning season for the JV boys.
We all stepped up this year, and we really worked as a team.
We all worked together, we strung hits together. We played from beginning to end, hard work, nonstop.
It's a lot of fun to get to play with these guys every season.
What are you looking forward to next year?
Having even more fun and hitting a lot more baseballs.
Making varsity?
Probably not, but we'll see where it goes.
Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ravens.
The 1992 Houston Astros had a 26-game road trip. Proportionally, the 2019 Ravens had a bigger one. At Nottingham, Shane Martin lifts this to center. It drops in. Jack Gilmer scores. Danny Frischella, who had an awesome day on the mound, had one from the plate, too. Sends this way back there. That's extra bases and extra runs. Nicky Matt makes it home. Pitcher Blake Grembowitz would later come on in relief, had a stellar outing, and a nice run cushion to work with. Dan Sertz from the dish hits this the opposite way. That would be Martin's ticket home. Ravens big over the North Stars. Runs were not as easy to come by up in Princeton, so the Ravens had to keep things in check defensively. Colin McCunney to Joe Penzone, brilliant play. Later, line drive, great leaping catch by Nick Matt to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, Princeton up 1-0. Bad camera work here by Fontes. Really bad throw. Without ugly, there would be no uglier. What was beautiful was that this allowed Gilmer to tie the game. Winning run at third, Lehman over at second. I think we've seen this kind of ending against the Little Tigers before. Nick Matt says, "Turn out the lights, the party's over," as the Ville walks off with a thrilling 2-1 win in Princeton. Up in Princeton Junction, the Ravens did not need last-inning heroics. They got started early. Justin Penzone to left. He picks up freshman phenom Tyler Provost. Martin up, hits a choppy ground ball. That escapes everyone and gets through to right. Joe Barnabas scores. Ty Lehman swings, gives this one a ride to deep right field. It's playable, or, well, maybe not. That would move the runners right along. Penzone scores. Right behind him, Jack Gilmer. On the hill, Ty Lehman and Matt Barna helped combine to send the Pirates off the plank. Days later, the most important regular season game of the year.
There's always a little rivalry with the Steiner. You know, some bad blood.
Isn't Joe kind? Many would say this is an intense rivalry. Frischella kept this in mind through 7 strikeouts, pitched like a boss, also hit like one, driving this to right. Gilmer from second will be waved around, play at the plate, and Gilmer slides in safely. There were also a lot of highlight reel catches in this game, namely that of Joe Barnaba. Arm outstretched, makes the running grab, gets props from Martin. It was a game the Robbinsville seniors had waited years for, since they had yet to beat Steinert as a group, but they finally found their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Your final here, 1-0. The Trenton High game is usually a gold mine of offense. Justin Penzone early on got the Arville hit parade going, scoring a pair of RBIs, Gilmer and Provost. Blake Grembowitz up, sends a blooper to left center. Grembo, by the way, started this game on the mound, did well yet again. Ryan Smith, another one of the younger standouts you'll soon see more of on varsity, belted this to right. Colin McCunney later on really put a lot on this. It's over everything. Tough to hit a home run at Trenton High, but McCunney making this count. Matt was up later and brought home some more runs. The Ville run-ruled the city. Your final here, 13-2.
Passion, energy, help each other. Right?
Ravens on 3, 1, 2, 3, thanks!
After a 5-0 win over Spotswood, Coach Kinsella talking it up. This game had a storybook ending. Gilmer with men on hits a line drive to the gap in right center. Just the breakthrough the Ravens needed. Sert scores. Martin right behind him. Ravens go up 2-1 in the top of the 7th as Gilmer legs out a triple. Tyler Provost would pick him up via an RBI. Then Penzone really helped put the game in the bag. This would score Provost. Lehman, who reached on an error, would get tagged out at third, but the damage more than done. A 4-run rally in the 11th hour. It was a day pitcher Chris Al will likely remember forever. Frischella would pick up a save for him, and Barnaba would pick up the last out as the Ravens pull off an upset in Manasquan. That would send things back home, where the battle for Route 130 bragging rights had a lot riding on it. Bottom 1, Matt with the bases full, singles to center, 1-0 Arville. In the second, bases again full with Lehman up. He hits it straight towards second. It's played well, but it's another RBI. Martin comes in. Robbinsville pitching in 4 state games allowed only 4 runs. Their pitching really lights out. Bordentown would out-hit them on this day, but a great game to make your final home outing on the year. Ravens beat the Scotties 2-1. They would fall by the same score out in Point Boro in the sectional title, but Coach Mike Kinsella, after his first year, very happy with how things went.
They did everything the right way. They came to work every single day. Not easy for a 17 or 18-year-old kid generally to do, but they did it, and they bought in, and it paid off for them. We had some success this year, and we did it the right way.
When it's already It's nice coming out here every day knowing you don't got to worry about anything else for these 2-3 hours. You can just be with your bros. You can be playing the game you love. Yeah, we formed a lot of relationships, a lot of friendships that I never had before. I started to have, these last couple of years. Like I said, it's something I'm going to take with me the rest of my life.
We like to joke and say it took us 3 times to get it right because he's the youngest of 3. But he really is, he's the perfect kid. He's kind, he's considerate, he's passionate, he's a hard worker, consummate hard worker.
He's the best. He's got the best of each of us in him. He's just a great kid, and he loves the sport. And he didn't quit. He kept going.
He's going to work hard, and he's going to chase his dreams, and win or lose, he's going to be what he wants to be, and he's our goal, our dream for him is to be happy. That's our message to him, is chase your dreams and remember where you came from and your roots and be happy.
I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited.
Coming out here every day, working hard and being with each other, that's what it's about. Every time I'm in here, I'm always trying to pick people up. Here we go, Niner! What do you say, Niner? I mean, they're picking me up, so that's why I love being, in the dugout and hearing everybody make noise for me, especially when I'm up to bat, and making noise for people when they're up to bat.
That's always what I think I'm going to remember when I look back at his baseball career, is his voice from the dugout. And that's also why I'm proud of him, because he has such a sense of sportsmanship.
I'm very proud of him on how he handles himself in school as well as on the baseball field. And that transformed into real life, where he's grown up so much since he started high school. It's amazing to watch how he's become into a man, and he's ready for college now.
He's tenacious and he has perseverance, and those are qualities that, Joe, it's gonna lead you far in life and direct you into the man you want to be.
Ravens on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3, Raven. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go! Yeah!
So say, hey Willie, tell the cow, and Joe DiMaggio, don't say it ain't so.
Snap your fingers and it's like, I'm a kid, now I'm gonna grow up, and I'm gonna miss it. It's quick and it's scary, but it's fun.
What do you think you'll miss most about being here?
Playing with these guys, I see them every day in school, but then baseball season come around and it's like 6 hours a day I get to be with them, and they truly become my family, my brothers. So going our separate ways, I'll be in contact, but I'm gonna miss being out here with them every single day.
He's a very good kid. People might not realize, but he's got a very big heart. Fun-loving, easygoing, just an all-around good kid.
Yeah, just how hard he's worked, and the man he's become. He's respectful and fun-loving, and we're gonna miss him when he goes to Penn State next year. He'll have a great time. He'll have his brother there too.
Move forward, but don't forget your past.
After a loss, after a win, it's always fun to just come out after school, put everything aside and come out and play baseball. Since we've been playing since we were 6 years old together, you know like how everyone plays and what everyone does, and it's definitely something I'm gonna miss.
We're so proud of Danny as an athlete, as a student, and the young man he's become. He's made us proud since he was a little boy, and it's sorry to see baseball's ending for him, but the next chapter opening up with college and so on, we're excited for his future. It's going to be bright, and we're just so proud of him.
He's hard on himself. He has a dad who's kind of hard on him, haha. But you know, it's been such a pleasure to watch him grow. And as a student, he's, you know, driven and he knows what he wants. You know, we've guided him, but he's very independent and makes all his decisions for himself. And it's, you know, we're very proud of him for that.
2 years gone by now, we just sit around talking about the old times. She says when she feels like crying, she starts laughing, thinking about glory days.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be.
I remember as a freshman, I was like, oh, there's a lot of time, and just like that, it's over. I mean, it's crazy. I've been playing with these kids, with many of them, since I was, like you said, 7 years old. Some of them 11. You know, it's flown.
He's always put 150% into what he does. He's always tried to be the best he could be at whatever he's tried or attempted to do. You know, not that he was always maybe the best, but he did his best. He just has such a huge heart. He's compassionate for everything. You know, all people around him, his teammates.
We're so blessed to call Jack our son. We really are. He exemplifies everything that I think we ever could have dreamed of. And I know that all he learned on the field is something that he will also carry forward in the rest of his life. And, you know, we're so excited, Jack, for you for this whole next chapter in your life and all the opportunities that are going to come your way. The world is yours, and, you know, go out there and make the best of it and have a wonderful time. And we love you.
Looking back over my shoulder, I can see that look in your eye. I never dreamed it could be over. I never wanted to say goodbye. Looking back over my shoulder.
I mean, I played next to Jack for like the last 10 years, I think it is, 12 years. I mean, I can't tell you how many games I've played in that he wasn't in, and how many games I've played in, or he's played in, that I wasn't in. I mean, we've been playing next to each other forever.
It's definitely going to be hard to not play baseball anymore with Jack next to me. I think the biggest takeaway is we never stopped playing, even though we didn't have, you know, the seasons we wanted to. We all came back every year, kept working.
I couldn't be more proud of Tyler. In the last 13 years, watching him grow up on the baseball field, watching him turn into a great young man. Just whenever he does anything, he puts his heart to it. Very ambitious.
He blows my mind. He's been a leader. He's in control. He makes decisions like an adult since he's about 10 years old. And more than baseball, I'm so proud of who he is as a human being. He's done so much more than I could have imagined as an 18-year-old. Just do what you've always done because you got this.
College is going to be awesome no matter what he does. He'll be super successful, and I look forward to it.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right.
What do you think you'll really take with you?
Just the team aspect and the camaraderie of always coming out here with your buds and practicing, playing, and working hard. Just always having people around that you always say hi to in the hallway, and everyone's asking how you are. It's just a good environment.
I can't say enough about his natural ability just to hit and play, and he just does it. He just gets out there and he does it. He works hard, practices and on the field, and that's it. He's my go-to.
He's developing into a positive human being, and he's contributing to society. We would like to wish him all the luck in his academic career as well as his baseball career.
I'm so proud of him. He had a great season. He got a great year. I'm glad he's ending it this way.
Salvation Army band played, and the children drank the lemonade, and the morning lasted all day.
I would take the memories of how friendly I was to people and how different I was now than I was before I went to Robbinsville. I'm gonna be honest, it's not easy. In fact, it's near impossible, but the thing is near. Sometimes you just can't really focus on what other people think of you.
Scott to me is the bravest and most courageous young man I've ever known, and he teaches me things. So how proud I am of him, it's endless. Every day he shocks me and he amazes me.
He's kind of caught up pretty quickly, and just proud of him for how well he's come along. And with the baseball, he stuck with it. He didn't quit. He wanted to do something, and he's done it.
I made a great decision to play baseball.
I was very fortunate to step into this situation and have a group as good as this one. As far as leaders go, I couldn't pick a better group. They did everything the right way. They came to work every single day. Really just keep working hard. I know you're going to achieve good things. Like I said, we're all going to miss you. Jack, make sure you take care of Joe at Penn State. Make sure he does the right thing. And I hope you come back and visit. Keep in touch. I'll always have your back. And good luck.
Likewise, seniors, I will miss you more than any other group I have ever covered in high school sports. Those of you I've known since 2012, you and your families came into my life when I was going through very difficult times. I knew that summer I was not just a journalist covering another Little League, I was your friend. I still am. I'm very sorry I could not attend the banquet, but if there is ever anything I can ever do for any of the 8 of you, please do not hesitate to ask. God bless you, all the best in your future endeavors, and go Ravens.
It felt great because, it's just a game ender and it's great to hit. Another thing I can check off of my bucket list. I think we'll be psyched for the next game too.